I did a search for sealed indictments on Twitter, and I'm going to go with Doug Wilson here, who put out this graphic, which takes me here. Now, I don't know exactly how accurate this graphic is, but I am familiar enough with the numbers to know that this is fairly accurate to how many sealed indictments there are. Now, let me tell you guys what a sealed indictment is. So a sealed indictment, if you're investigating, let's just say a mob boss or a gang, you're going to file indictments and you're going to have them sealed in the court because you don't want these people to know that you're investigating them. So when you have sealed indictments, all that means is that you are investigating some people, and one indictment can hold up to 50 names. Okay, so there are currently about 134,000 sealed indictments right now. Okay, so, and this has been building ever since Trump took office. Now, I would highly encourage you, if you've never heard about this before, to start looking into it. Look into the sealed indictments and look into the QAnon drops that talk about the sealed indictments. Okay, so essentially what this is the investigations that are going on into all of these corrupt people. And if you go to the specific areas, you can see the sealed count. So there's 21,627 sealed indictments in California alone. Texas is another big one. There are 11,500 in Texas. And if you go, some of these middle states, they don't have as many, but it's like 2,700 in Missouri. So you can kind of see where the concentration is. It's a lot in the border states. Okay, these sealed indictments, they are for politicians, they are for business. This is essentially the secret societies, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the Freemasons. That people should be aware of. Okay, so I highly suggest that you look into this and find out some more information on it. But you could see just by going through the graphic, and again, the sealed indictment is for people that are involved. We don't know all of the details in a sealed indictment. Let me give you a good comparison, because this might not mean much to people who have never even heard about this. But sealed indictments, the record for sealed indictments, like the most sealed indictments that ever existed, was, I can't remember the specific year, but it was around 1200. Okay, and so in that particular year, I think it was under Bush, or it could have been the early years of Obama, but that was the highest number of sealed indictments that ever existed at one time. Okay, but ever since Trump got into office, people who look into this stuff, they look into court cases for whatever reason, they started blowing the whistle on this. Now the mainstream media, they try to cover it up. Let's take a look. We'll see some headlines. Sealed indictments. We'll go. So you'll see headlines. What are the 28,000 sealed indictments? Now this was earlier on, because this has been building and building and building. QAnon sealed indictments. Why the number is not 63,000? So you've got news outlets out here that are trying to debunk this and to try to get people to not pay attention to this. But this is real, and it's been building. You can see as time goes on, it's been building. It's gone from 28,000, 63,000. At one point, it was at this now. So you can see. Look here, the Daily Beast. QAnon, the craziest theory of the Trump era, explained. So they're trying to get people to look away from this. All right, if this wasn't real, they wouldn't do a story on it. They wouldn't care. Okay, they wouldn't care. But I would suggest that people check that out. But going back to this, you've got 134,000 sealed indictments that can hold up to 50 names. So let's take half of that. Let's just say, you know what, let's go 25 times 100,000. So that could be almost 2.5 million people. And it might be around that number. It could even be higher than that. Because if we even, you know what, let's straight up go with 134 times 50. So it could be 2.5 to 6.7 million people. It's probably less than this, because not every indictment is going to have 50 people associated with it. But as far as I know, there can be up to 50 people. There might even be up to 100 maybe, but I think it's about 50 that can be filed in one indictment. Okay, and that's why there's so many of them. Okay, people, they're being investigated for their political crimes, they're being investigated for their business crimes, they're being investigated for human trafficking and crimes against humanity. And for people who think that's kind of nutty, they need to check this out. So Fox did a news scroll not too long ago where the Clinton Foundation, crimes against children. Oops. And it was in the Inspector General's report. Hillary Clinton and Foundation, crimes against children. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with this story, I mean, if you don't know that the Clintons are scumbags, then you should look into that. But Laura Silsby. Now, they had this woman in Haiti trafficking children for the Clintons. A lot of charitable foundations are literally are involved in human trafficking. Okay, they have access to these countries and they have access to children, and anytime they get stopped, they can say, hey, I'm working with this charity. So check this out. Check out who this lady is, Laura Silsby. Bill Clinton literally went to Haiti and got her out of jail. She was caught with 33 children. Note the number, 33. That is a notable number in Freemasonry. They have 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Okay, check out this SGT report on Laura Silsby and trafficking. There's a lot of people that do reports on this stuff. This information would not be hard for anybody to find if they just start searching for Laura Silsby. Okay, here we go. Laura Silsby was convicted, like she was caught and convicted, of kidnapping 33 Haitian children who had families. She changed her name to Laura Gaylor, and now works for the U.S. government. She works for Amber Alerts. This is what these people do. They work for the agencies that work with children, and even alert people, or are supposed to. They work with child services. They work with all of the organizations that are supposed to protect children. Okay, this is how messed up it gets. Deals with locating missing children. Okay, so that when they are kidnapping kids, they can have these people who work for the Amber Alerts, they can have them shut it down or not report it or whatever. Okay, so people, they need to look more into that. There it is. It's right there. And the reason why they're putting this stuff out, this came out quite a while ago, okay? But it's for me and you to start pointing people to. Look, this is on Fox. I am shocked that they put this up there, okay? I'm not a fan of Fox News, but they are doing a little bit to try to help wake people up. Okay, here's some more. Check it out. It has a lot to do with all of this. Okay, I don't know if they're going to start unsealing these all at the same time, but there's going to come a point when they're going to release the hounds, and you're going to be seeing catwalk or not catwalk. What do they call that when they're arresting people and bringing them into the police station? Perp walk. That's what I meant. I meant the perp walk. You're going to be seeing a massive amount of perp walks. Okay, and the reason why you're starting to see the Biden stuff, I'll bring it up again, okay, with the Biden family, it connects to Nancy Pelosi, and her son is on the board of an energy company as well. Okay, why is this stuff coming out? All right, it's so that people can start getting it into their brains, so that when these people and their families start getting arrested, we can point them to this and be, oh my gosh, Trump, he's arresting his political rivals. Did you guys not read this? Come on. Okay, waking up the crazy liberals is like the last step. There are still people out there that cling to their political ideology. They are not loyal to the truth. They are not. They're brain dead, almost. Okay, but this is going to help wake them up. They just need to. They need to be shown this. They need to be shown stuff like this. They need to be shown stuff like this. They need to be shown all of this stuff. Okay. So it's kind of our job. If you know about this, then you need to start just kind of telling people about it. Okay. And just start making them aware that this is real, this is happening, and we are living in exciting times. Okay, if this all goes down and these people actually get arrested and put away, the world is going to change. We are on the cusp of something massive here, and I do think that it's going to be a good thing. Okay, with all of this information, I mean, I find it hard to believe that they're going to fake 135,000 sealed indictments and all of these investigations that have been going on. But time will tell. We will see.